IPR has been a great career option for decades now. I think, especially after the opening up of the economy and late 90s onwards, at least last 20 years, it's been a great career option. And even now, you're right. I mean, it's one of the most lucrative options for a litigating lawyer. And it's a career option where you can, definitely see yourself getting settled earlier in time if you intend to specialize in it. I mean, I would feel personally that it kind of gives you an opportunity to get settled earlier in a shorter period of time. So yes, I've seen IPR lawyers earning the maximum amongst the litigating lawyers, and maybe rightly so, because they are handling that side of the corporate world, which gives identity to the entire corporation, which gives meaning to a corporation of being into its being. And yeah, one tip that I would like to also give you is that to begin with, it's always a good idea to begin with a mid-tier firm. Don't go for the, big names. Big names may be good to, eventually, when just before launching yourself, in the career, it may be a good option to be associated with a very big name, because by then you know how things happen overall. You know the processes right from the beginning till the end, which you can see only in a mid-tier or a small tier firm, a small firm, because over there, the approach would be more individualistic, and you would get to see your senior, you would get to see your peers handling the matter all by themselves. So you would learn quicker. There will be so many things which you may learn from them so quickly, which you may not learn in a very big firm where the processes would be clearly demarcated. There would be very limited purpose or the exposure that you would be getting in a particular matter or in repeatedly in different matters. So you would not get to know the entire process yourself, or you would not be a witness to it. So it will be a good idea eventually to join a very big firm just before you want to launch yourself in the career, because then people start associating you better with that firm, that you have just branched off from that firm, and your identity becomes more prominent, and you are not struggling between learning and getting a recognition. You have already learned good work at a mid-tier firm, and then you are joining for recognition, joining a good firm for recognition, right? So personally, I would recommend that for students out there. It's always a good idea to start with a smaller firm, smaller office setup, where you can interact with your senior also on one-to-one basis.